Hey guys, so I studied mathematics for 30 days straight. I am currently studying this book, Challenge and Thrill of Pre-College Mathematics. Um, it's such a great book. I would recommend everyone to check this out. Although you should not take my advice because I'm not any bright student, I'm not a smart student, I'm not academically smart student. Like overall, I'm kind of below average. So there's an exam that I'm preparing for, and that requires a lot of mathematics, especially proof based mathematics. So I tried studying it. I thought it just maths, how hard can it get? And obviously, it can get a lot difficult. So, the first chapter that I had a lot of difficulty in the early stages, its name was The Arithmetic of Integers. It was all about integers, kind of number theory. So it started with this thing called mathematical induction. Let's not go into all those details and keep this video a little generic for everyone to understand. So here's my experience how, as a below average student, I was able to get a little better at mathematics in just 1 month. So currently, my reasoning is much better in mathematics than it was 30 days ago. How did I achieve all of this? I know this is not something to brag about. I got stuck at a question last night, and it was just a class 8th question, and I felt pretty embarrassed at it. But never mind. And one more thing, please don't mind my English. I'm not that fluent at speaking this. So, as they all say, first step is one of the hardest step, and I tried to conquer that step. At first, I felt like, what the hell is this? It was like there was a question in this book, and it was like it was just an example. Solution was there, everything was there. I was just supposed to comprehend it, what was written in it. And what happened, they finished that question in just 4 steps, and I was too dumb to understand that how they got to third step right after that second. So it was like it just, what the hell just happened? What did they multiply into it? What did they subtract it? How did they distributed it? And everything. I was pretty confused. What was that? Then I scribbled up my. This is my rough notebook. I scribbled up it a lot. Then I got to know that, oh, this is how they arrived at it. So at first, it was like I was. Let's understand it by an analogy. So it was like I was just learning to walk. So as I tried stepping up and tried moving forward, I fumbled a lot, just like I'm doing right now in my words. So I fell down again and again, again and again, but eventually I conquered it. At first, I was not even able to comprehend basic reasoning, why this happening, why that equation turned into that, where they got this thing into common, what the hell just happened to this equation. And as I kept being persistent at solving these, like I have spent over 3 or 4 hours at basic questions, and one takeaway was that I shouldn't have done that. I should have just given up after an hour and looked at the solution and moved forward. But I got the ego problem that how can I not solve this question? I should. Although I'm pretty bad at maths, but still I tried. So, what did I learn from that? It was that first step will always be the hardest step. You should not be afraid of it, and take my advice, because On what credibility am I saying it? Because I'm a pretty average student. I would call myself a below average student. And the way I felt that I was improved at maths, and the way it all boiled down to my proper reasoning, the way I can comprehend stuff now is much better than it was 30 days ago. And I will keep studying mathematics for the, I don't know for how long at least, but at least for the next 4 to 5 months, I'm gonna dedicate them to this book. I'm currently at its almost at the end of third chapter. So, what am I trying to say here? Okay, so this is that even if you are not good at maths, you should not be afraid, because with practice, with persistence, and with consistency, you can get better at it. Although I do admit that there are some prodigies who can do it much better than I can do, and than anyone else. Like, for example, you can take mathematicians like Sir Ramanujan. So, but you should not be afraid of anything, Tia. You should not think that you cannot do maths, and that should not keep you scared. Okay, you should not be afraid. You should not be afraid of anything that you do not understand. Eventually you will understand it. Just give it your time. And one strong advice that I would like to give is, make it your daily habit. Even if you are scrolling YouTube or whatever, just as long as you are passionate about it, look and study more about it. Go on YouTube, search anything like Riemann's hypothesis and a lot of interesting stuff in mathematics. You will understand a lot of stuff. You will find it quite fascinating. So, overall, I just want to say that if I can do it, then you can too, because I'm a below average student, and I stayed consistent. I studied regularly, so I was able to improve myself a lot. And yes, I'm not at my best right now, and I'll never be. I'll keep growing. That's what we all should think. But eventually, your reasoning will improve. It's like you will make a pretty basic mistake today, like not understanding how this equation transformed into another, but eventually you will know how you got to that conclusion. You will make mistake once, twice, but you will not mistake that same mistake thrice. And that's where you will evolve. You will take it like making mistakes is completely okay, as long as you are learning from your past mistake and making new mistakes. Do not make same mistake thrice. That would be pretty stupid. But if you won't do, oh, okay, so along with below average friend, one of my, overall I just want to say that the electricity is back. Oh, I thought it was gone. Overall, this is just a stupid video. I do not know why am I recording it, but you can take away whatever conclusion or whatever you might like. It's just a normal video. It's not supposed to motivate you. It's not supposed to be like I want to create some really, eh, I want to create some sort of content here and whatever. It just I'm going to upload it anyways. Or am I? Okay. So bye bye. And I know, and yes, you are free to bully me in the comments. That is, if this video reaches you. I find that being sort of lucky. Bye.